Diabetes is an incurable condition and is quite deadly because it affects the blood sugar and insulin levels of the body. The disease is caused either by the inability of the body to produce enough insulin or its failure to effectively use already produced insulin. Our focus today, which is type 2 diabetes, may be incurable, but there are various treatments to help reduce its symptoms and increase one's lifespan. One of the best treatments is the use of herbs. Here are 7 herbs for type 2 diabetes. 1. Aloe vera. The consumption of aloe vera pulp is a good way of repairing and protecting the pancreas. Aloe vera is a very common plant with many uses, especially for skincare. Another uncommon but very important benefit this herb has is the slowing down of type 2 diabetes. It does so by lowering the absorption of sugar into the gastrointestinal tract after a meal, stimulating the breakdown of sugar and further preventing sugar production. Many pieces of research have shown the possibility of using aloe vera, which has antioxidant effects, to treat symptoms of diabetes. This is possible by the plant's ability to repair and protect the beta cells located in the pancreas, which are responsible for the production of insulin. Results from some of these researches showed aloe vera to lower fasting blood sugar by 46.6 milligrams over DL, as well as A1C blood level by 1.05%. These two are very important in diagnosing diabetes. In a study, 30 participants, all type 2 diabetes patients, took 300 milligrams of aloe vera gel capsule during 12-hour intervals. They followed this medication for 2 months and significant improvements were noticed among them. When compared to those who didn't follow that medication, their blood sugar levels dropped at an average of 4.8. A1C blood levels dropped by 8.07%, the total amount of cholesterol went down by 8.35%, and low-density lipoprotein cholesterol saw a 4.48% decrease. There are more researches still ongoing to confirm the effects of using aloe vera and its extracts, as it has a lot of potential. It is seen as potentially one of the, if not the best way of keeping diabetes in check. There are many ways of taking aloe vera. You can add its juiced pulp to either a drink or smoothie, or directly take capsules containing it as supplements. You should never eat aloe vera skincare products though. 2. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a spice with a very pleasant scent that is gotten from the bark of a tree. It is used as an ingredient mostly in sweets, baked foods, and many other dishes and delicacies. It is quite popular with type 2 diabetes patients as it can be used to add sweetness to food without any additional sugar, but offers other benefits as well. Other benefits of cinnamon include the improvement of levels of glucose, insulin and insulin sensitivity, antioxidant status, blood pressure, lipids or fats in the blood, digestion, and lean body mass. With all the aforementioned, it can be concluded that cinnamon lowers fasting blood glucose levels, reduces total cholesterol and low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, increases levels of high-density lipoprotein cholesterol, brings down the level of triglycerides or fat in the blood, causes a rise in the level of insulin sensitivity, and most interestingly, does not have a significant effect on hemoglobin A1C. Cinnamon has many different levels of effectiveness on different people. It all depends on certain factors such as the type of cinnamon, the amount or dosage, the response of the individual to cinnamon, and the type of medications, if any, that the individual is taking. Most of the studies on cinnamon have not involved humans, therefore there is no solid evidence of the kind of effects it has on people. This includes side effects as well, making it very important that scientists carry out more researches to prove its safety for use. Cinnamon can be taken in many cooked dishes and baked foods, teas, as a supplement, etc. Whatever way you choose to take cinnamon as therapy, it's best to talk to your doctor first. 3. Bitter melon. Bitter melon, Momordica charentea, is a fruit well known for its medical purposes. For centuries now, bitter melon has been used most especially by practitioners of traditional Chinese and Indian medicine. The fruit can be cooked and used in many dishes as well. Its huge potential for use for diabetes is being researched by many scientists. Bitter melon is considered a way of dealing with the symptoms of diabetes, as taking different parts of the herb in many ways has been seen to reduce blood sugar levels in many people. Forms which bitter melon can be taken includes seeds, juice, supplements, and blended vegetable pulps. Among all these, taking supplements is the most palatable option, as eating or drinking it can be an acquired taste. At the time, there is not enough evidence to prove the use of bitter melon as a better solution for diabetes than using insulin or medication. However, it may reduce people's dependence on those medications. Before considering the use of bitter melon, you must learn more about its impact on blood sugar levels. 4. Milk thistle. This is a herbal remedy gotten from the milk thistle plant, Celebrium marinum. This herb has anti-inflammatory properties which give it a high potential for use for people with diabetes. It is another herb that has been used by many people for many different ailments since ancient times. Milk thistle contains a very interesting extract known as silymarin, which has been found by scientists to have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. It also contributes to the increase of insulin sensitivity and decrease of blood sugar. This is why milk thistle has been seen as potentially very useful for people with diabetes. In fact, more researches have proved that when people with fasting blood sugar levels routinely take silymarin, they experience a significant reduction. Their HbA1c, a measure of blood sugar control, is also affected. Studies on silymarin are positive, but there is not enough evidence to recommend the herb as a single effective care for diabetes. However, there haven't been any discoveries of side effects, though it is used by many people as a supplement. Nevertheless, you shouldn't follow the majority, but rather speak to your doctor first before using milk thistle for type 2 diabetes. 5. Fenugreek. This is another seed that is very effective for the lowering of blood sugar levels. It is made up of certain important fibers and chemicals which are very effective for the slowing down of sugar and carbohydrates digestion. A study in which patients with type 2 diabetes ate 15 grams of powdered fenugreek seeds incorporated in their meals showed a reduction in the rise of post-meal blood glucose. It was also discovered that taking 2.5 grams of fenugreek twice a day for 3 months significantly lowers blood sugar levels in mild type 2 diabetes. The same cannot be said for severe cases yet, though. Researchers have also found some shreds of evidence that show the possibility of the seed to delay the symptoms of type 2 diabetes. Also, results from studies held for 3 years showed that pre-diabetes patients taking powdered fenugreek seeds has a significantly reduced chance of being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. The seeds are very important as they increase insulin levels in the body, hence causing a reduction in blood sugar. They also lower cholesterol levels. Fenugreek seeds can be taken in various ways, including addition to warm water, grinding to powdered form, and taking it as a supplement in capsule form. One major side effect that fenugreek has is the induction of uterine contractions. Therefore, pregnant women should avoid making use of it. For more precautions, you should ensure to contact your doctor before making use of fenugreek seeds. 6. Gymnia. Gymnia, originated in India, has a name that means sugar destroyer. Previous observations showed that type 2 diabetes patients showed signs of improvement after taking Gymnia. Gymnia is consumed in Western medicine mainly in pills or tablet form, hence making its dosage easier to control and monitor. An alternative way of taking it is in the form of leaf powder or extract. This plant has been used for over 2,000 years to cure many ailments. Simply chewing on its leaves causes temporal interference with your ability to taste sweetness. Its most important uses are the reduction of the amount of sugar absorbed by the intestines, stimulation of insulin release in the pancreas, and lowering of blood sugar. In a study where 65 people with high blood sugar took Gymnia leaf extract for 90 days, positive results came up, and not only were their blood sugar levels lower, glycemic control was increased as well. There has not been enough evidence to prove the effectiveness of using Gymnia for type 2 diabetes. However, it is said by many scientists to have a huge potential. Therefore, if you plan on using it, you should first talk to your doctor. 7. Ginger. Ginger has been shown by several pieces of evidence to lower blood sugar levels. It has been used for thousands of years as a traditional herb, mainly for digestive and inflammatory issues and many other complications. In more recent times, ginger has been shown to hold great potentials in the treatment of diabetes. This is because of the fact that blood sugar levels are lowered by taking ginger, even though it doesn't affect blood insulin levels. It is also suggested to reduce insulin resistance. However, it is still yet unsure how ginger can do this, and more researches are still needed. Ginger can be consumed in a lot of ways. It can be taken powdered or chopped, raw or cooked. It can be brewed into tea, drunken as a ginger ale, taken as a supplement, in capsule form. Herbs are still being researched for their use in the treatment of type 2 diabetes in various ways. It may already be certain that they will not cure diabetes. However, they are extremely high potentials of proving relief from symptoms and reducing risks, thereby increasing one's lifespan. Before taking herbs for diabetes, experts suggest that you are aware of certain precautions. First, a lower dose is to be taken before being gradually increased until a suitable dose is found. You should also be aware of interactions before using them, as herbs are capable of interacting with other medications doing the same job. When you obtain your herbs and supplements, they should be from a high-quality source. You should also have in mind that herbs and supplements are to be used as a complementary option and not as a replacement. Most importantly, before making use of herbs, you should talk to your doctor or any professional medical personnel to recommend the right herbs for you, lecture you on all that you need to know about them, and give you the final go-ahead to use them. Diabetes is a very serious condition, and you need every help you can get for dealing with it. This is why the use of herbs should not be ignored. Talk to your doctor today on how you can use herbs, and you just might be able to extend your life. If you have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and you need an effective method of reversing it, you can learn how to do so by simply embarking on a diet plan. Click on the link below to discover the best diet program to reverse type 2 diabetes.